What's up, YouTube? You're watching Steel City MotoVlogs. I'm Derek T, your host. It is Sunday, June 25th, on my way to church to do what it is that I do. Come on and ride with me. I got something a little different going on today. I have, instead of the Max 360 there, I have the Hero 8 Black with the DJI receiver. Got the mic on right here. So I actually want to give this a shot and see what kind of audio I get from it while I'm riding. Instead of wearing that MOTOVLOG helmet. It's hot today. It's about 80 degrees already. But we got a cookout going on at church. It's Sneaker Sunday, and we got our special t-shirts. Got my jeans and sneakers on. So riding in on the wing this morning. Let's do it. All right, what's going on, YouTube? I'm out here on these mean streets of Pittsburgh. Like I said, I'm on my way to church, and this is a different vlogging setup. I just want to see how it comes out. I guess if you're watching this video, then everything came out the way that it should. At least I'm happy with how it came out. The DJI wireless mic has really been a nice piece of equipment, a nice add to the vlogging setup, but I left my full facer at home. Today it's hot, it's humid, and I just didn't feel like wearing it. So we're going a little bit lighter setup, but still kind of wanted to get out and record this one. I've been riding, but I haven't really been recording because I've actually been riding more for practical purposes and less for recreation. I mean, I always enjoy riding the bike. Obviously, that's why we do what we do, right? But my vehicle had a problem the other day. The transmission went out, and it's an older car. It's a 2012 Dodge Durango, and I put a lot of mileage on it Uber driving. So, you know, it's bound to have some issues, but it's almost paid for too. I didn't buy it brand new. I bought it about 3.5 years ago on a 4-year plan, so it'll be paid off in December. And I have a soon-to-be 16-year-old, so what I'd like to do is to actually have that car paid for, keep it, and then buy another one that my teenage daughter will be able to drive as I start teaching her how to drive. And so that's been kind of my plan here. But at the same time, right now, the car is down, and literally this is my only transportation. So out here just trying a different little setup, because like I said, I've been riding to and from work and doing a lot of that, and just haven't really had the time to vlog as much as I'd like to. That, and when I do get out and vlog, I've kind of been having these mental blocks lately where I have a lot of material, but there's a lot of silence because I got out and I didn't know what to talk about. So this is probably as much talking as I've done while riding in a little while now. We'll see how the audio turns out. I'm looking at the level on the receiver. That's the one thing that I can see, because on this setup, the Hero 8 is actually facing me instead of facing away on the helmet, and so I can actually see my audio level on the receiver. It looks like it's good. It's not peaking or spiking or anything else like that. So we'll see how much wind noise on this setup it can actually filter out. I don't know if you can see that black square right there, but that's actually, oops. That's the magnet that's holding the microphone in. It's a really strong magnet. honestly can't even tell that it's there. So I may just continue wearing it as part of the outfit even after I get to church. I don't think too many people are going to notice that I have it on. I'll just turn it off to save my battery life a little bit. Boy, the Sunday drivers are out. Let me see if I can do mine. Let me make sure this guy, first of all right, let me get past them. Let me see if I can do my camera sloppy style. Sloppy Adventures. I got that from you. Turn you around and let you get a look at the road a little bit. Beautiful day to be out. I'm gonna stop right here in the shade. There's no point in sitting in the sun, getting all baked and toasted at a red light if I don't have to. Something about Subarus. The Sunday drivers love driving Subarus. I don't know why that is. It's just a little something that I noticed in my travels along up here in the Steel City. Unfortunately, my route to church doesn't take me on the highway at all. No matter which way I go from my house to the church, I don't get on the highway at all. I gotta do a lot of city driving. But let me tell you something else that I did. I put on these sneakers because, like I said, our theme this week is Sneaker Sunday. So I put on these Converse All-Star type of shoes. And they're not really good for riding. They're not really good for riding at all. And I have a heel-toe shifter on my bike, but I very seldomly use the heel part of it. I actually have a pair of boots that fit nice and snug up under my shifter, and so I actually use my toe to shift up and down. But today, it kind of hurts my foot to do that because these aren't really the kind of shoes that you would wear to ride in, and so I've been using my heel shifter today. It's a little bit of adjustment because I don't do it every day. But I guess it's good to have the experience and be able to do both, right? Little things. Little things make big differences sometimes. Watch yourself coming out of there. All right. Turn you back around here. I'm working with a one camera setup today. Usually have two. So you get to look at my pretty face, not behind a tinted shield on my helmet like I used to. And then I also have a battery pack right here that the camera's plugged into, so I'm not depending on the GoPro batteries at all. I haven't used GoPro batteries in probably about 2 years now. I don't even know I don't even know where all my GoPro batteries are. There was a point in time where I would carry, I think I had 12 of them all together, and I would keep them in a box in the trunk because I had Max 360 batteries and batteries for the 8 Black. I don't carry any of that stuff with me anymore. I just have this battery pack here that I usually plug my second camera into. The other battery pack is on my helmet. That gives me 4 or 5 hours, probably even 6 hours, depending on if I'm recording in 4K versus 1080. Gives me a lot of juice, and I don't worry about my battery life going out at all. The other thing that I can do is, while I'm at church and I'm not using the DJI, number one, I turn those off to conserve the batteries. But number two, I have a battery pack in the trunk, and I can actually plug those in and charge them so that they're ready to go again if I need to. But with this being such a short ride, my batteries are actually still pretty full. The DJI, I think it boasts something like 13 or 14 hours worth of recording time if I were to just record straight. So I've never had an issue with running out of battery while I was shooting a vlog. Guess that's a good thing. Something told me that light was going to turn red before I got to it. It is 9:43 in the morning. 9:45 is always my target time, but I'm around the corner. I'm about 2 blocks from the church now, so we'll be good. Be in good time getting there. Rich, that was for you. Get my U-turn on this morning. I do feel like my slow speed skills. I do feel like my slow speed spills have gotten better. Slow speed spills. That's not good. My slow speed skills, I do feel like have improved in the last year or so. I've been paying particular attention to work on them. Oh, what's going on?
Like behind Bishop?
Yep.
You'll be good.
Cool. Say what's up to the camera. Hey, 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 hey. All right, y'all, I'm here. I'm gonna go on and get inside and do what I do. What thing? Oh, I heard. In East Pittsburgh, yep.
You may see me.
Okay. Okay. All right, y'all, thanks for riding with me. I'm Derek T. You're watching Steel City MotoVlogs. As you can see, it's a pretty busy scene here. I'll get back with you all a little bit later in the day. Back with you. As you saw from the other clip, we had a cookout after church. That was a good time. Sneaker Sunday it was. And we all pitched in, bought t-shirts to support the cause. It was a good time, good fellowship. Now we are on our way, at least I'm on my way, to another cookout. This one is for one of my many jobs, some of the kids that I work with. We're having a cookout for them today. So I'm gonna stop by there. And we're actually not terribly far away from it right now. And I'll be there for a couple hours and I'll finally be home. It is 87 degrees outside with all the humidity that comes with it. It's a beautiful day, but it is hot. And I've been out in the sun for a minute now. So I'm hoping I can get somewhere and get indoors and cool off for just a little bit. Boy, you gotta love how people inch along. And then they see a yellow light and want to become a Formula One racer. This is just a little bit of a speed test. I want to see what the microphone is actually picking up and what it's not. At speed, I'm going about 55 right now. And so I want to see how much wind noise the mic actually picks up and how much it'll filter out. That might be kind of ambitious. I can barely hear myself talk. I don't know what the microphone can hear. There we go. There we go. Looking around for some familiar vehicles. All right. At the second stop. Talk to you in a minute. GoPro, stop recording.